she said, Mama Julie, please, I'm not an orphan. I have both parents, but my father can only afford to send my brother to school.
Priority was to send the boys to school
And not her.
and not the girls.
I had so much love on her.
Yes.
And I said, you can stay in school as long as you want.
Now she has a career
She
opportunity.
does. And she's becoming a very huge help for her family.
You would like to have a whole trade school.
I want them to pull what in the heart. What do you want to be when you grow up? We can open a woodwork shop and teach them they can work with the hands.
That's right.
Building homes in the community, gardening in a God way, doing things that they can do now.
Yes.
That can build the community instead of waiting years to come.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Redemption Story podcast, where we tell real stories of God transforming impossible situations in the Congo. And today I have with us our dear Julie Mapatano, the president and founder of Redeeming Love Ministries, and I'm Beth Lant. We're so happy to have you with us. And you know, we're gearing up for school now here in the United States and also in the Congo. Amen. And in the Congo, we need to afford the children the opportunity of having a uniform because the children cannot go to school in Africa without a uniform. So in our trade school, all of our children that have been raised up in Redeeming Love Ministries, and now we have many that are seamstresses. And so they are sewing our uniforms this year. They have in the past, but this year we're trying to get all of them done this way. Mm-hmm. And for you partners that have helped so graciously over all these years, this is a cost savings because we don't have to go to the markets in other countries to buy the uniforms. Our own children are sewing the uniforms, and they're much better quality, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Because like at least they can measure them.
Yes.
And be able to get the exact size.
Wow, they're tailored uniforms.
Yes.
That's amazing. Well,
exciting.
Julie, will you tell us about Mbukuze? Am I saying that right? Mbukuze.
Amen.
Yes.
I'm telling you, there's a story. We can start telling a story about what God has done in many of these children, and
Yes.
you will sleep here. But I really want to share about little Mbukuze.
Yes.
Mbukuze is now a young woman, and she's 18.
18.
And finished high school and now finished trade school, and now becoming one of the teachers in a trade school.
Oh, I
to
love
help
that.
how to help other students how to sew. So I remember when Mbukuze came in to me while I was in Congo, she came running because her father couldn't send her to school because she have other brothers, and brother were priority. Even though she was a girl who had both parents, but because she's a girl, priority was for the boys.
So the priority was to send the boys to school
And not her.
and not the girls.
And I remember her coming, she was like heavy slippers that was broken. Her skirt had like a big rope holding it. Oh. And she said, Mama Julie, please, I'm not an orphan. I have both parents, but my father can only afford to send my brother to school. And I said, Mbukuze, you want to stay in school? She said, yes, Mama Julie, I really want to stay to school. I want to go to school. I'll do anything you give me to do.
Oh, wow.
And so when she said that, I brought her in the house and we started talking. I went in a room, I picked up a uniform, I picked up the skirts, I picked up the shoes, and I gave her the bra and all the other things she was missing. She was a grown, like a 15 years old girl, but she didn't have no bra. She was sweaty. She was, and I'm like, I had so much love on her.
Yes.
And I said, you can stay in school as long as you want. And so then she finished. She was really a faithful little girl. When she finished high school, she came and worked for us, just like cleaning the house and doing stuff. And then she said she really would like to learn how to sew. And she started learning how to sew, and she had been amazing doing it. And she is diligent and teaching other people how to sew, bringing hope. Where she was thinking she's not good enough, where she have feeling like because her parents only favored the boys than the girls, but she still had that desire in her heart to do something with her life.
Yes.
And now she's one of the girls who help us. We pay her now monthly to be able to work to help with sewing the uniform and teaching her to do uniform. So the goodness of God.
The goodness of God.
Amen.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And she is so thankful for having
Yes.
the opportunity to do all these things. Now she has a career
She
opportunity.
does. And she's becoming a very huge help for her family. She even said some of her pay every month, she support her brothers and other sisters to stay in school.
Wow.
So she became, from the father saying, I'm going to focus on the boys, he didn't know if he focused on this girl, maybe she'll be the blessing than just focusing on the boys.
Yes.
And sometimes, I love how God doesn't have favorite.
That's
but
right.
I know I am his favorite. But he loves us all.
He does,
But
indeed.
parents sometimes, they favor boys than girls. I remember when I was growing up, my own story, my dad used to say, I have 3 children. Even though my dad had 10 kids.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
And he said, I have 3 kids. And I will ask him, how about us? We are not kids? Oh, yeah, you belong to your husbands. You're not mine. So the Congolese the old people, generation Congolese, were counting girls like they belong to someone else. But the boys are the one you're supposed to cherish.
Yes.
But I thank God is not like that.
Well, hello, friend. We would like to extend an amazing opportunity to you to help one of the children in the Congo go to school. And it includes so many things. It includes their tuition, it includes a uniform, and of course a backpack with all the supplies, and their food and medication. For only $45 a month, you can send a child to school with all of those things, or $540 for a full year, if that's how you would like to do it. But you are changing lives in the Congo. So please go to rlmcongo.org and join us now. Thank you so much. So you said that was the older generation. So culturally,
Yes.
that was the way it is. Is it still that way to some extent?
Some of the parents are still like that. But I remember my dad calling him, he's like, no. You all my children. I'm like, Dad, we are now all your children? Or because we can provide now we are all your children? And I will give him a hard time. But I know many people favor boys than girls, but we all are children of God.
That's right.
And we are loved equally.
That's right. What
Yes.
a good way to say that. I love that, Julie. You know, we've told another story on past episodes about, say her name, the one who actually started the sewing. She was the first, Wamini. We have the whole story about Wamini, and
Yes.
she had a beautiful. Her heart was so sweet to help the ministry and to start teaching all of these people. And look what's happened.
Yes.
It's been like a ripple effect. So now we
now
have
some of her students now becoming teacher and becoming helping. And I'm believing this year we're going to sew more than 1,000 uniform.
That's amazing.
And those are the kids we're training to know how to sew. And now they're going to be a blessing to the other generation after them. And so that's what you're doing by giving to Redeeming Love. We're making a difference together. We're giving hope to this generation, to these kids, to these women to know that they can also use the hands
That's right.
and make a difference in the
That's
community.
right. And I know, Julie, you have a big vision.
I do.
I've heard it many times in our board meetings that you would like to have a whole trade school. So
Yes.
what's in your heart about that?
So the trade school, why do I love trade school? We send kids all the way to high school, finishing 12 years of schooling. It's all good, but I want them to pull what in the heart. What do you want to be when you grow up? So many times we were hearing like, yes, I want to be a doctor. Then what? Doctors like 10 years or 12 years of schooling.
That's right.
And maybe you're going to get married in between, or maybe you're going to get discouraged after we pour so much money in you. Then you get discouraged in the middle, then you just like lost everything. But the trade school, training the kids what they can do now. We can do bricks, making bricks. We can do like woodwork. We can do mechanical things.
Yes.
And those are the things that is now.
Sewing.
And like sewing. Those are things that is now that can bring revenue to the family. And they don't have to wait for years to start like waiting for something to come to them.
That's right.
In that area we are in, there's nothing like that. We have graduated hundreds and hundreds of kids.
That's right.
From high school. So, but few of them we could be able to send to college. So how about the other one who finish high school, but they really don't know what they can do? Yes. So those are the kids we can train how to do. We can open a woodwork shop and teach them. That's the trade school. And so they can work with the hands.
That's right.
Building homes in a community.
Yes.
Gardening in a God way. Doing things that they can do now.
Yes.
That can build the community instead of waiting years to come.
Yes, I love that, Julie. And, sometimes it's hard for me to capture in my brain the fact that there's not those opportunities there in our communities in the Congo. So now the sky's the limit. Once these children are usually using their hands, using their brains to do the things that they feel that they're called to do, they help build all the structure, all the infrastructure, all the things that need to happen.
And we have no roads in Congo. Maybe we can be the one raising the next person who's going to help us with building a road.
I agree. We need that infrastructure. We need roads because in the rainy season, you viewers, you'll have to see some pictures of these roads. They're barely passable. And to get the food from one place to another and all of the supplies from one place to another, they sometimes fall off this road or slide in there. It's
sometimes
really crazy.
It goes like the car goes in, it's like, ooh, back in. And like, you just can't really imagine the condition. And all these people are there with full brain. We just need like to tweak it a little bit and help show them they have everything they need to do what God called them to do. They don't need to wait for someone from far away to be able to show them. But if we introduce to them what they have, because they have the rocks, they have the sand, they have all those things are in place.
Yes.
But we just need to give them that knowledge.
This reminds me of our last story about the gardens. Just tweaking that thinking a little bit to know that you can change the crops and that you can do more than one harvest in a year. So the same with the infrastructure. See, this is the voice of a visionary, everyone who's speaking, because she can see these things happening. And we want to see this come to pass, don't we?
And I think that's why I'm here. And that's why you are here. And that's why you are there, to help me, to help these people to build their own community. It will be nice if you visit Congo and you found like you're not running into the ditch all the time. It's embarrassing when I bring friends and I say, guys, hold on. We are about to start going. Literally, you'll be wearing a watch, the smartwatch, and you are in a car, and like that's summer, it's dusty, but it's not as bad like in the rainy season. And the watch is saying, good job, you are jogging well while you are in the road.
That's a funny story, Julie.
Actually, and I'm like, 100,000 steps. And you didn't do nothing. You're just sitting in a car.
Wow.
That's how rocky it is.
Wow, Julie.
So my desire is like, I know every time I talk about what I want to see happen in Congo, it's just like, I want these children, because children is easy to show them that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above. And they will take that because according to the Spirit that lives in us, it's not because of our smartness, but because of Him.
That's right.
And so the kids, you can show them, with God, you are the majority.
Yes.
You can do this.
Yes.
So we are going with the young generation and show them how they can build the things that they have been entrusted with.
I love that, Julie. That's just all so powerful for me.
Amen.
Thank you for telling us that story. I've never heard the one about the bouncing road and the smartwatches. That's
Counting.
good for you. You're jogging.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job.
Yes.
Well, everyone, this has been such a delight to be with you today. And if you would like to help get these schools full of children, all the children that would love to go to school, get them into school, please help us at Redeeming Love Ministries. You can go to rlmcongo.org, and there are many opportunities to send these children back to school with tuition, with their uniforms, with their backpacks full of supplies, and with food and medication. That's life-changing. And as you say, it's community-changing. It's changing the Congo.
Yes, and I believe this is like, even though it's like small community for now, I believe that will be like a way that will go the whole country. From this little community, we were going to go in the whole country and change the Congo, one child at a time.
Yes.
And we can make a difference.
Yes, and we're already moving into a new territory, Lumumbashi.
Yes.
And how exciting that is.
Amen.
We're connecting these communities one child at a time.
Amen.
Well, thank you, everyone, for being with us today. And I hope you've enjoyed all of this insight that Julie's given us. And I hope that you come back and visit us again soon.
Have you been inspired by the stories told here on Redemption Story? The Lord is doing an amazing work in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it's all due to our amazing partners of Redeeming Love Ministries. If you've never partnered before, it's not too late to be a part of helping these women and children in need. We invite you today to be a part of these redemption stories by helping with feeding shelters, microfinancing, agricultural packages, and so much more. Go to rlmcongo.org today to find out more about becoming a part of this amazing harvest of hope to the women and children of the DRC.